Wow. Hello, everybody. If you are hearing the sound of my voice, if you are hearing, if you are hearing the sound of my voice, just type love. If you are hearing the sound of my voice, just type love. Let me know where you're calling in from as well. Let me know where you're calling in from as well. That will be super. Yes, Nigeria is in the building. Very cold Canada. Somebody says very cold Canada. Cork in Ireland. Welcome. Northampton. Northampton. Welcome. Manchester. Welcome. St. Helens. Welcome. Nigeria. Welcome. London. Welcome. Welcome. South Africa. Welcome. All right, really exciting times. Let's get a few more people in. All right, a few more people coming in. But we do have some exciting times happening right now. We are in the era of AI, right? We are in the era of AI. And if we're in the era of AI, why not let it work for us, you know? If you agree with that, just say AI in the chat. Yeah, of course, right? Of course. Right. So before we get deep in, right, we let a few more people come in, but I want to congratulate a few people, right? For those of you who may or may not know, we do have we started a futures mentorship back in December, and just at the end of January there, we one of the students hit $300,000 trading account in their futures mentorship. So this is Caleb. So hats off to Caleb. Just let's celebrate Caleb right now. Congratulating him. So since we launched in December, we have had um, over 11 people have already passed their funded accounts. All right. And it range, this is for the futures trading, right? This is different to Forex. This is more scalping, more intraday trading, but they pass their funded accounts ranging from accounts of 50,000 all the way up to the largest, which is 300,000 at the moment, right? So let's congratulate Caleb. And he didn't just also pass his stuff, he's got a payout as well. He's got 3,000 payout. He got that the day before Valentine's Day. Yeah, and he was so gracious as well. He actually took me out to lunch today, which was pretty decent. But I want to say as well, hats off to Coach Rosie, right, for holding it down, right? Coach Rosie is the one that said, hey, coach, after you taught me how to trade the futures, I found this futures platform, and she started trading with them. And Coach Rosie has over $1 million in funding from these guys and other sources as well. You know, one of the keys in trading, and most people wouldn't tell you this, right? Because they're trying to sign you up for something, is your capital, right? if you want to be really, really successful in trading, you have to have some sort of capital. You know, a lot of people want to show up in trading with $50 account and $100 account. You're showing up in a war with pretty much a plastic butter knife if you're showing up to trade with $50, right? So one of the keys is to try and get your capital as high as you possibly can. And one of the keys is through being funded, right? Becoming a funded trader. So very, very important. You know, I heard something that says trading is a great way for people who have money to multiply their money. But trading is a very poor way for people who don't have money to try and get money. And it's so true, right? Because when you come in here with a few dollars to trade, from the get-go, you start over-leveraging your account, right? From the get-go, you're over-leveraging your account because you want to see the quick gains or you want to see the big gains in your account. And yeah, it's a tough game if you are just coming in with small amounts of capital. So the futures trading mentorship that we're doing is really helping a lot of people get their futures funding. And congratulations to those who have gotten funded and those who are continuing on the journey, right? Your time is coming. Awesome. So let's talk about what we're here to talk about today, right? Which is our tool, our new tool here. And you know what? Let me just minimize everything because I wanna really show you what's going on here. Okay. All right. You're seeing this, okay? This is gold, right? And we have our AI tool here on gold. Now, for those who was here last week, were you here last week when we were explaining it? Were you here last week? Who was here last week? If you were here last week, just say I. When we did a back test of this AI tool on gold for January. Were you here? Did you see that? Or if you weren't, you could say no. Or if you were here, you could say yes. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing you guys now. Right. Okay, great. If you won't here, you could say no as well. Okay, so the recording. That's cool. Great. All right. Before we continue on, we have Caleb on. Caleb, can you just are you able to say a little word? If you unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Yes. Good evening. Good afternoon.
Hold on, let me see if I could So yeah, you go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear me all right?
We're hearing you real good.
Excellent. Good to be here. Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, so congratulations on getting your funded account through the Futures Mentorship and the tool that you're using, the MOODSWING tool. Just kind of give us an idea of how that journey was for you.
So obviously, trading is a difficult art. There's lots of facets to think about, and you have to find your style, your technique, what works for you, what works for your risk tolerance, your plan. And also what works for your daily life situation too, if you're going to try and compound on positively to get the results. One of the key things that has been really profitable to get really my first substantial payout in the time of trading. You know, it's a prop firm, Apex. Shout out to Coach Rosie and all the tutorials that have happened. And I've been like playing catch up because I'm not always available. And obviously, big shout out to Coach BG in the building for supporting. And my 6-year-old has decided that he's going to open the door that I told him not to open when his mom is hoovering. So if you can hear Hoover in the background, I apologize, but this is real life. It's your genuine stuff.
No, we're not hearing it. We're not hearing anything in the
Okay,
background.
okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I
Yeah.
just catted myself. But so when I got into Apex trading, one of the things I quickly realized is that futures can be a quick game.
Yep.
And the way that, you know, for example, the Nasdaq moves, which is my primary asset that I trade or I traded to help me pass, but also get performance account and get paid out. The key thing is the style that I use, which really benefits from mood swing. So mood swing, you can get levels. Now, traditionally, you know, you
So
can use,
MOODSWING is the tool that we have for TradingView, right?
that's right. So you get levels. You get on your trade, and what's great is, like you said, it's straight into TradingView.
Yep.
And I think that's the key. Like the fact that Apex is on TradingView, there ain't many traders that go straight into TradingView. And I mean, me and you, Ballet, the other day, we were just looking at price marks between like other brokers and the one that we had, and it wasn't
Yes.
different in it. So
Yeah, correct.
that helps. And my style of trading is scalping. So, you know, I need the spread to be minimal. And
Yep.
so what the mood swing allows you to do is you get your levels, you get your core levels. And I scalp on a 1 minute time frame, which to many is like, really? But like I'm quick in and quick out. And so
Yes.
the mood swing tool has helped me to get really good entry points
Yep.
when I know like this is about to turn back out. Without all the other data that you need, the
Yeah.
news, the direction, the trend.
Yeah.
And you know, over 8 days, I pretty much, as soon as I got my performance account, it was about 3 weeks, 3.5, 4 weeks altogether,
Yep.
including the transition. And you know, I've got some certificates out of there. So yeah, huge shout to Coach Ballet. I hope this isn't a one and done. This is a continuum. We're having conversations
Continue on.
about how to do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. You know, it is interesting you say you had to scalp. And I think the way that the futures, this prop firm has set things up and the rules, it really forces you to scalp anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it forces you to scalp. You've got to scalp. You've got to be day trading. You've got to have your targets. How is it important? How important is it for you to have your targets and stick to it?
Yeah, fundamentally, you've got to know you know, for those of you who are on Apex, you know that they have a 30% consistency rule. So how you work out your 30% consistency rule is really actually quite simple. You have a categorize limit for the day, both minus and plus in your what they call the profit and loss account. So your live and what's the word now? Your live bank, there's a word for it, but it escapes me right now. If Ballet helps me. But basically, what you're trading that day, you can never go 30% below or 30% above. So how you work it out is on a 300K account, it's 7,500 is the trailing. It's 30% of that. So that works out about 2,250. So I can never go above or below in one singular trade or many trades at the same time, below or above that figure. If I go above, it means I've got to keep trading until my 30% comes down, because then you go into 32, 33% consistency. So then you look at what's the maximum that they'll pay me out for this period. And the maximum they'll pay you out on a 300K account is 3,500. So, and they pay you out every 8 days, eight positive $50 days. So you've got to make positive 50. So you divide the 3,500 by 8 days. And then what that does is it gives you a daily amount, which is just 500, just under or just above 500 a day. So I know that if I make anything between 500 and 2,000 over 8 days, I've hit my target. I can get withdrawal, and it feeds my motivations, which is the ability to see progression, the ability to stay sane, ability to get out when it's not going in my favor and know where my thresholds are. And it's an exercise of self-will, psychology, understanding where your margins are, understanding where your targets are, and working within your goals. And trading is about, Coach Ballet talks about psychology a lot. Like trading is about just being methodological. Same thing, different day. And so, yeah, I realized that if I can hit 500, I'm good. And so there were days where 500, 550, whether that's one or two trades, and I shut. Now, there can be a car crash because at the moment I'm trading minis. I'm trading one, maximum two minis, because I'm scalping. I'm literally in for like no more than 2 minutes, but sometimes 30 seconds, sometimes 20 seconds, depending on how the market's moving. Just because my time of day, I don't have time to be in it 10, 20 minutes, an hour. And so I'm in, I'm out, and then I close my laptop, I'm done for the day. And that's how I'm in, that's the league I'm in at the moment. So that gives me my radar and my risk tolerance and my planning for each trading day. And I think that's where I've tried to get to now, regardless of what happens to the account and so on and so forth. I've seen people on there who have been trading for years and just keep blowing their accounts and never drawn out. So, MOODSWING has helped, and coaching and listening and being wise to it and all the information.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you and congratulations on your withdrawal. And I'll tell you what, man, you've been an inspiration to many people. Many people got fired up when they saw that. So thank you so much. All right. So, all right, let's get back to the action, right? So a lot of people saw the recording of the gains that would have happened when we place our or AI MOODSWING AI tool on goal for January. But what if, right? What if we did it for February, right? Let's do it for February. February has just gone. Okay, we're gonna put this on gold. We're gonna set some parameters here. Right, we're gonna set some parameters here. And what is gonna happen is it's gonna buy gold. We're going to set a risk of 2% per trade. Right, let's do 2% per trade. A risk to reward of 1 to 2. All right. And let's see what happens, right? This is February, right? So, oh, sorry, let's set the dates. So yeah, from the 1st of February, we'll do to the 21st of February, which was a week before last week. All right, let's start that and see how that plays out. Tell me, are you seeing that? Hold on. All right, let me go slow. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing the screen?
Yeah, coach.
Yeah, all right, great. Okay, so it's going, right? This is the tool is taking the trades automatically, right? Once the fundamentals are set in, and I'll explain to you a bit more about what that means, right? Because the tool will trade in the direction of the dominant sentiment. Okay, it will trade in the direction of the dominant sentiment until the sentiment changes. But we have to feed it a little information because, of course, it's artificial intelligence, right? And I'll show you what that means, right? So this is February, right? And it's pushing along, taking along. Let me just speed it up a little bit, right? This was a 10,000 account that we started with, by the way, okay? And you could see here, if I pause this for a minute, this is the 19th of February. Remember, we're risking 2% per trade. And the account is up 20% already on the 19th of February, started on the 1st of February. Okay, let me just continue playing that. Now it's pushing up. Right, okay, so it's almost at 30% gain on your account if you risk only 2% per trade. Okay? Who would be happy with almost 30% gain on your account in a month? Who will be happy with almost 30% gain in a month? And this is February, right? This is February. Now, let's say, you know what? I want to increase my risk a little bit, right? I want to increase my risk a little bit. I want to go in a bit harder. Let's try to switch that risk up a little bit. And let's risk 5%, right? Let's risk 5% per trade. Okay. Let's see what that looks like.
Please, can we use $1,000 account?
$1,000 account. I mean, we could, but 2 seconds. Somebody's. I mean, we could use $1,000 account, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's just do the maths, right? Just do the maths from instead of 10,000, it'll be 1,000. So in terms of percentage, right? It'll just be a percentage gain. So in this example, let's finish this off, and I'll give you what the amount would be if it was 1,000, right? Okay. Right, so remember we're risking 5% on each trade here now. This for the month of February. Again, we could, okay, we stopped. Right, so risking 5% per trade, we could see that the account now is 70% up, okay, for the month of February. Now, if this was 1,000 account, then this balance would be 1,700 plus, okay? Get it for the person who asked about the 1,000 account?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, cool. Okay. And if you didn't see, right, okay. So last week, let me show you what happened here. So last week the mood changed. So remember, we're saying that this is trading only with the dominant mood of the market. So all you were actually seeing, what was happening here is that it was only taking buys in the market. It was only buying the market in February, because that was the sentiment of the market in February up till last week. So I'm glad that you asked about last week. Now, if you were in our Telegram group, you saw that I sent trade setups so that we are going to sell gold because the sentiment would have changed. All right? Okay. So let me go to the trade setups group, and I'll show you the trade setups that I've sent out last week on gold. All right, so let me just share that with you. Right, so here we have gold. We were looking to sell gold since, right, okay, it was right here, right? So right here, we were looking to sell gold. Okay, that was the trade setup to sell gold. So this is where the sentiment would have changed, and then instead of it buying, it would start to sell. Okay. Right here, this was another trade setup on gold to sell. If you missed that first one, let's go again. This one here, right? To sell gold. All right. So last week, you could see that we were just concentrating on selling gold. And you see how beautifully it actually played out, right? And if we go back to our tool, all right, so let's go back to the tool there now. All we just have to do is say, all right, well, we're going to sell gold now for last week, okay? So instead of buys, just sell, and the dates would be for last week and last week in February. And on this occasion, our account balance was 17,000, right? 17,000. Let's start that. Right? So you see that here now? So from that, this is last week alone, from 17,000. If we switch it now, okay, let somebody in, right? So if we switch it to the sentiment of the sell, all of a sudden it is gone from 17,000 to 28,000, catching the sell move, right? And all we have to do is feed this the sentimental information, and it will switch to trading with the sentiment of the market, right? So does that answer your question there, Mr. Yes, sir. If wow, yeah. If you're excited about this, just drop some fire emojis in the chat. All right. If you're excited about this, just drop some fire emojis in the chat. No, the risk taken on these trades was 5%. Okay. All right. Sweet. Yeah. Great. Now, this is the most important thing in trading. All right. Market sentiment is the most important thing in trading. Not drawing lines on your chart or putting indicator on your chart and it giving you a signal. All right. That is not how trading works. Right. I didn't want to go into teaching mode tonight, but I think I may have to a little bit. Well, the hierarchy of trading is sentiment, your fundamental analysis. So sentiment analysis, fundamental analysis, your risk management, and your technical analysis. Now, this tool, this AI tool is taking care of your technical analysis and your risk management, okay? For the fundamental analysis that will feed this information, we will have a private group, right? Where we will be feeding just articles of what is happening in the world right now. And if you understand how to trade, what pushes the price of gold is really the sentiment of the world at the moment. The reason why gold was pushing up, right? The reason why gold was pushing up is because of the wars that were happening since October of 2023, I believe, when Israel and Palestine, and there was this war in Israel. From October 2023, the gold prices have not looked back, right? It's shot up to the moon. Now, there are certain things that would cause it to pull back a little bit, but because of all this uncertainty that's happening in the world, gold prices have shut up, right? So all these nuances that are happening in the market, we are going to, those people who are attached to this AI trading tool, we are going to be in a part of a private and a tight-knit community where we're feeding information into that group, and that information is going to feed this AI and tell it where the sentiment of the market is. You get that? So this is the power of this. And then that is going to help those who are in that group as well really and truly understand what trading is all about. And you don't have to worry about all the technical analysis and all the risk management, because the AI tool is doing that for you. But we've got to understand what is driving the sentiment of gold. You get that? Everybody's just silent. Nobody's saying anything.
Yeah, coach, we got you.
Yeah, yeah. All right. And this is gonna be why this is gonna be so powerful. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so powerful. It is nothing that anybody has ever. We're gonna revolutionize the place, man. And you're gonna be a part of this. If you're excited about that, just drop some fire in the chat. Drop some sevens in the chat. Drop something in the chat just to show your excitement. Let's go. We're taking this to the next level, right? We're really taking this to the next level, because I'm fed up of retail traders getting fed nonsense left, right, and center. And people showing them indicators, certain things like trend lines and support and resistance, blah, blah, blah. And making them think that that is what trading is. That's not trading. The market doesn't work like that. Okay, what is the minimum account size you recommend for the AI gold trading tool? Man, I'll say as much as you comfortably can, because again, the higher your account, the less that you'll need to risk, right? The higher your account, the less that you'll need to risk on your side, right? I just want to. Now I want to show you something. Now I pretended that I was a student. I pretended that I was a student, and I went out. Yeah. So Bookie, I was saying, go as high as you possibly can. I would say minimum 1,000, but go as high as you can. Yeah, go as high as you can. Now, I went out to the market, and pretending I was a student, I went to see those people who had, automated trading systems out there. So I went to these guys, and of course they gave me a one-on-one call, showing me demonstrations of how wonderful their trading tool is and the results and all that they've been having. And I want to show you this. I want to show you this.
The bot, you download the bot,
right?
4 hours, you're ready to go. You get the bot, you download the bot, you get 1 license, and you just set it up on your personal account or funded account. And on the last part, you start making money. It's so simple.
It's so simple. He says, all right, let's continue. Yeah, you should be able to use it on funded accounts as well. Just set your risk a bit lower. All right, check it out.
Okay, now let's proceed on the last part. The investment for this bot is 8,000 euro for lifetime.
For lifetime license, yeah. You see how much these guys selling their trading bot for? 8,000 euros. What do you think about that? If you drop one word in the chat, what do you think about that? Everybody's silent. Are you seeing that? One word in the chat. What do you think about 8,000 euros for a trading bot? 8,000. But these people saying and claiming that they're trying to help people, but they're taking their hard-earned money that they could use for their trading and charging them 8,000 euros? One word, just what's one word to describe what you just 8,000? All right, somebody says madness, somebody says wild, somebody says vile, somebody say too much money, somebody say scam, somebody say greed. No, but these people are helping. These people are helping people, right? Rip off. Somebody says highway robbery. Somebody says just marketing. Unreal, man. I'm telling you, unreal. So you could see who are the people that's actually making money in this thing. It is wild. It is wild. Anyways, who is actually excited to get started with our AI trading tool pre-launch? This is pre-launch, right? So with the pre-launch, we're gonna drop some discounts for you guys. Eventually, we are going to have an affiliate program as well, right? So keep that in mind, right? Eventually, we are going to have an affiliate program running as well. Now, 2 seconds, right? So one thing I wanted to show you as well was boom, 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 boom. Where's this? Where is this? So the way it is going to be set up is that you are going to have a receiver, right, on your end, and the receiver is going to be set up. You would need a VPS, okay? Right, you would need a VPS, and but that allows you, or allows the trades to happen, and you won't need to be worried as to whether the trades are going to be taken or not, right? Because if you only have a normal MT5 account, okay, if you have a normal MT5 account just on your desktop, if your computer is closed, then you would miss the trades, right? And we don't want that to happen, right? We don't want you to miss the trades. So we'll have to set you up on a VPS and then set you up with a trade receiver, okay? So that that allows you to be able to get the trades 24/7 when you're sleeping. Once the AI tool is up and set, it will take the trades automatically for you. What you will have, all right? What you will have is you will have the ability to you will have the ability right, yeah, you would have the ability to set your risk parameters, right, with the trade receiver. I'm trying, oh, there we go. I'm trying to show you what the trade receiver looks like, what you're gonna get, okay? So let me show you this. Okay, so you will get a trade receiver set up on your side looking like this. Okay, and it will be connected to the AI tool. And in here, you'll be able to set your risk. So write down in this box right here where it says a provider risk scaling, and you want the scale factor to be 1. It simply means that if the AI is trading at 1%, okay, you will be able to, let me just let a few people in. Hold on a minute. Are you seeing the screen here? Are you seeing the trade receiver screen?
Yeah, we're seeing half your chart and the orange heading. Trade receiver.
Yes, we can. We
Okay.
can, Bali.
Okay, right. I'm just making sure. Right. So yeah, just down below here, you'll see provider risk scaling. All right, you could set that to what you want. Now, I'm gonna tell you now that the AI is going to be set to risk 1% per trade. Okay. Now, there is something that we could do to, or when we're doing our sentiment analysis of, then there are certain things that we might see that we'll think, you know what? I believe, right, because of this war that's happening, gold is going to shoot up, and I don't want to risk 1% of my account on this trade, or on the trade going in one direction or the next. I actually want to risk a bit more. Okay, so in this provider risk scaling right here, you could say, you know what, I don't want to risk 1%, I want to risk 2%. So if you just put 2 here, right, that literally allows you, right, to risk 2% of your account. You have control over this. I want you guys to have certain controls as well, so that it helps you to develop your trading. Okay. And more so your risk tolerance more than anything else. And understanding that risk management should not be just based on a spreadsheet that you get from somebody, but it should be based on information of what is happening in the markets. That's how your risk management should be based, right? And that's going to help you develop as a trader as well. So I just wanted to show you that so you get an idea of what you're going to be getting when you all set up with your VPS and stuff like that. Okay. All right. So drum roll if you are ready to go. Where's my Zoom? Okay. Let's go again. Right. One of the other things that you will be in a private group, as I said, you'll be in a private group, and a private group, we're going to feed information in there that will then feed the AI to let it know whether it needs to be buying the market or whether it needs to be selling the market. All right, drum roll. That's right. So, to get started tonight, it's gonna be 5,000 euros. I just met it. I just messing with you. Somebody is like, pardon? I'm just messing with you guys, man. I'm just messing with you guys because I just still can't believe that they're selling this thing for like 8,000 euros, right? I still can't believe that they're selling this thing for 8,000 euros, right? So it's not going to be 5,000 euros. and it's not going to be even 2,000 euros. It's not even be 1,005 euros, right? Now, when we do launch, it's going to be, and let me send you, let me give you the price here now. When we do launch, we are going to, and then this is with the affiliates program and everything else, all right? To be a part of the inner circle here, let me just share this with you. Share, are you seeing this? Right, so when we do launch, to be a part of the Inner Circle AI Gold Trading Master community, is going to be the first payment of £999. Okay, and then you'll be a part of the community. We'll get your tool and everything set up, and you will be in the community when we officially launch. But because we have a pre-launch, does somebody say pre-launch? Somebody type pre-launch.
Pre-launch.
Somebody type pre-launch discount. Pre-launch discount.
Pre-launch discount.
Yeah, pre-launch discount. All right. All you have to do is type in here for your pre-launch discount, AI, right? AI, and hit apply. Boom. So you get a whopping 50% off on pre-launch night tonight. All right. So it's going to be $4.99. Get yourself in there. Make sure you use the discount code of, right? Make sure you use the discount code. It's not going to be 8,000 euros. Right? It's not going to be 5,000 euros. It's not going to be $9.99 when we do launch. Tonight, the pre-launch price, and I'm going to put the link into the chat. You're going to get it for $4.99 for the first month, right? For the first month. And then after that, it's just $99 for the months after that. Okay? So, if I were you, I would get in on the pre-launch price, right? If I were you, I would get in on the pre-launch price. Now, one thing that is important for you to note, I want you to not, when you've completed getting in, do not close the page, right? Do not close the page. On the confirmation page, there's a link that you need to click on to get in on the there's a link that you need to get in on the private group, right? Make sure that you click that link before you close the confirmation page, okay? Right, so the discount code is AI, just AI, discount code. Discount code is AI, right? AI. All right, and make sure that you get yourself in there. Yes, that's right. AI is the discount code. AI. All right. So for those people, you need a MetaTrader 5 account. You will need a VPS. I've sent information on the VPS, but that's all right. We could always get you set up on the VPS as well, and then we'll get you rocking and rolling. Somebody was asking. when is the yes, it's 99 per month after this first month. So this first month this is just your setup, and then after that is a 99 per month, right? This is just a setup, and then after that is 99 per month. All right, so we will get ourselves started. Wow, some people paid already. Jeez, they're not playing around. Well done, congratulations. I'm gonna add you to the group right now, and make sure you click on it. Wow, we've got people in there already. Jeez and ages. Wow. People are in already. People are in already. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How long pre-launch last? Pre-launch is lasting today. Today is pre-launch. All right. All right. So get yourself in. AI, yeah, that's right. AI is the discount code. Somebody just type AI there. Yeah. And we will see you on the inside. So for those who just joined the group, I'm going to send you some information on how we could start getting you set up. All right. Right. So for those of you who are asking, we're gonna push the pre-launch prices until Wednesday. Right, Wednesday of this week. Give you some time to gather yourself. For those of you who just got in, we will get you set up. Right. So no. The 499 is just the first month, right? And then it's 99 per month after that, right? Awesome. I can hardly wait for the markets to open up because it's gonna be so exciting for gold coming into March. Some nice things are happening, and I could hardly wait for this thing to drop on the charts. Right? MetaTrader 5, MetaTrader 5 it is. Okay, MetaTrader 5. What's the possible max drawdown on 1% risk? Well, there is a stop loss. Okay. So if it hits your stop loss, it hits your stop loss, and that you lost 1%, you know. And that's it. Now, buddy, are you in the UK? Right. If you're in the UK, I'm going to send you a link to the broker that you should use. All right. I'm going to send you a link to the broker that you should use if you are in the UK, because this is where the AI is going to be connected from as well. And you want to have the same prices or closest to the price as possible from the broker, okay? Two seconds. Yeah. IC trading. Yes. Yes. Keep it to IC trading. If you have IC trading, that's what you want. For those who are in the UK, right? For those who are in the UK. If you're not in the UK, you could use any other broker, right? You can use any other broker. Yes, you could switch. Yeah, you could switch. Now, again, it's just one off. Yeah, correct, Chanel. That could work. That could work. Okay, that could work.